my Finna Left, it's Miss Finna D coming to you all from Entertainment News. I said in the last video that I was doing my best to stay away from the long 30 minutes videos, but it's a lot going on with Eva and Porsha right now, so we're gonna talk about it. I'm putting it all in one video. I'm not breaking it up, so let's get into it. Whew, these friendships on these shows. Those who send messages asking me questions, yes, I saw this story the very second it happened. I started to record and also edit some parts, but most of you are aware that I do have businesses outside of YouTube, so I had to put the story on hold, to handle some things. But here I am. Like I always say, I never throw away my work. Better late than never. So I'm back. So let's go ahead and get into it. So whenever I watch these videos, I do my best to write down detailed notes, okay? So before we get into this video, go ahead and click the link in the description below. Watch what Eva had to say with Cynthia, Billy, and Kandi, and then come back, okay? Well, welcome back. Okay, let's talk about it. So in that video, you heard Eva saying, I don't know Kenya middle name. I don't know if her eye color is real. I don't know that lady, right? And she went on to say, I'm saying it now, I will say it again, I'll say it later. I'm not bringing my child around, someone, or my children around someone I don't know. All right? And then she didn't stop there. She went as far as saying, did you ask her where her husband was? Or did I ask her where her husband was? Yeah. Why is she asking where my kids are? Did I ask her where her husband was? Okay? All right. And then Cynthia was like, Kenya can be traumatic. Kandi was like, well, she felt away because of how the information was brought to her. Okay, that's when Eva went off on Porsha. All right, that's my issue. It's just messy. Porsha just had a baby, and I have tiptoed around her, around her little feelings. But B word if you want me to go off. Okay, Porsha has a lot she needs to worry about. What's in the blogs? Her C-section scar didn't even heal yet. She over here worry about somebody else. Baby, she needs to stay out of my business, and so on and so forth. Ouch. So, and you guys heard what, Porsha told Kenya. If you missed it, they all went to Brooklyn Barbie party. Kandi brought her kids, okay? Cynthia brought her family, niece and her daughter and her niece and, people with her, kids with her, okay? And Eva didn't bring her kids. And the reason, Porsha brought Pilar. Her reason was that, she didn't know Kenya, and also some of the girls can get a little, on edge in the group, and she didn't want her kids around that. Well, when Porsha did her sit down with Kenya, Porsha was like, Kenya are building up, a budding friendship. So I'm going to go ahead and share with her, because I don't want Kenya to watch it on TV and be like, dang, Porsha, I thought we were cool. You didn't tell me what, Eva said. And the way how Porsha, told Kenya what happened, it almost sounded like an attack on Kenya character. Like the woman who said in the video to Kandi, don't curse in front of the kids. Someone who cared that much to check another adult to not curse in front of the kids will be the same person who would turn around and fight in front of children, bring a messy situation at a kid's party. Kenya would never do that. So Kenya felt like Eva basically, insulted her character, especially now that she's a mother, okay? So Kenya felt insulted. What makes you think that I will be stupid enough to put children in harm's way, okay? Now, this is not what Eva said when she went on the reel. Eva been on the reel all week, and when she was on the reel and they asked her, she said, okay, I don't know Kenya, which she said on the show, so one, but then I had to leave. I had a flight to catch. I left early. My kids are in school. My kids don't know her kids. Like, she had 150 different excuses. Like, girl, just say what you say, mean what you say, and stand by that, You talk about Kenya's husband not being there. Nobody asked her. You went in on Porsha, and I'm sure Porsha asked her, did she say what she was hearing, and I'm sure she also backpedaled. And that's the problem with Eva, the constant lying, the constant throwing shade and hiding her hands, things like that. So no one is forcing Eva to bring her kids around Kenya, and I'm sure Kenya can care less, okay? It's not that deep. Kenya don't care. It's just when you attack someone's character without even knowing them. And that's where Kenya anger was coming from. Let me get into Porsha Williams' response, and then I'm also going to get into some things with Kenya Moore and Cynthia Bailey. Porsha Williams reposted a video on her Instagram page, which she since deleted, and she wrote in her caption, "I'm gonna leave this right here. Y'all don't forget this clip. Better yet, don't worry, I'll repost later. It's the answer slide 1 or slide number 2. What Porsha did was she posted the video from the show of Eva shading and going in on her and Kenya, and then she posted a video from the reel where Eva once again backpedaling. It wasn't shade. It wasn't that deep. I just chose not to bring my kids. Then she had to catch the plane. Then she had to catch a plane to LA. That's why she left early. Then her kids were in school. So Porsha is saying, which one is it? Are you shading her? Was it because you had to leave early because you had a flight to catch to go to LA and your kids were in school? Which one is it? Or is all of it? Because that's not what you said on the show. You didn't say I didn't bring my kids because I have to leave. I'm going to LA. You didn't say I didn't bring my kids because they're in school. You said I didn't bring my kids because I don't know Kenya, and this little group that can get, a little out of hand. I don't want my kids around that. That's what you said on the show. So Porsha continued. P.S. And number 2, shade or no shade. Okay, the slick emoji. P.S. 1, a person definitely has a right to bring, kids where they please. She meant their kids where they please. Okay, but is the reason in clip 1 or what you said on the reel? Exactly. Yes, I was wrong for repeating, reason, which is why I later apologized. My social skills were on a 0 after maternity leave. 3, stay tuned for other issue with clip 1. Oh, it gets better, okay? Those of you who have social media and follows Porsha, you are aware that she deleted, everything that she posted. When I read it first, okay, I captured it. And then Porsha edited her caption and added more to it, which is what I just read, okay? When I went back to take a screenshot, Porsha deleted that caption. So that's the reason why you only have the shorter version on the screen and not the longer version. So this person responded, October 2nd, y'all was just cool. I be confused, sis. No shade, laughing emoji. Doesn't this just rehash everything that just happened? Laughing emoji. I'm lost what they meant. Porsha responded, no, you will see. Definitely not a rehash. It clears up what was said when people try to lie or backpedal. Stay tuned. It will come out what I'm referring to. Okay. So as you can see, Porsha is no longer following Eva. Then Porsha responded to, the article where I covered that Eva referred to Kenya Moore as a good woman. She's a genuine person, a good woman. Yes, because Eva is now cool again with Kenya, and I guess she knows Kenya now, okay? She was doing a little Mariah Carey. I don't know her. Then one of the Real Housewives of Atlanta pages posted the article, and the title was Eva Marcille says a SMIC on Real Housewife of Atlanta has fractured, server relationships. Then Porsha responded to the article, I ain't no SMIC. Let's clear that up now. I'm a stallion, okay? Okay, so now everybody is talking about this snake. Okay, now let me just quickly say this. When I joined the whole snake conversation, my focus was 100% on Kenya Moore and nobody else, okay? Because Porsha Williams' snake could be somebody else. Eva's snake could be somebody else. I'm talking about the way how Kenya Moore said it. She said a snake is not in her inner circle. Okay, let's go ahead and play a little snippet of that Instagram live.
Anyway, today is a very interesting day. try to be nice to some people. You really try to be nice to some people. And for no reason, they attack. Snakes. So many snakes around me. Not in my inner circle. Not in my inner circle. I have some riders in my inner circle. People who really, 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 really ride for me. And I have my extended inner circle like Team Twirl. Amazing fan base. People who like give me the heads up. Protest for me, all kind of stuff. That feels really good, actually.
Well, there you go. Her inner circle so far, excluding Team Twirl, we know is Cynthia Bailey and Kandi Burrs. Okay, so we know those two are not considered a snake. Now, Kenya already had ups and downs with Porsha. So Porsha doing something to Kenya out of the ordinary, I don't think it would be a shocker there because they have had history. You know what I'm saying? Also, Eva is on the rail saying this young lady just did so much stuff, okay? And so we know now Eva is not the snake. Now, Tanya, on the other hand, she's new. I don't know why Kenya will be shocked that Yovana is the snake when Yovana is Nene Leak's friend. Now, if Yovana is the snake, then it's surprising to me that will even shock Kenya. It's surprising to me, yes, being nice to someone new in a group just because they're friends with Nene doesn't mean you don't be nice to people. Being nice to Yovana, good, cool. But to actually be that comfortable to the point where you're shocked that she's a snake, that part will be surprising to me if it's her because she's friends to someone that despises the ground that you walk on. So why would you even be shocked? The only other person that's left after listing everybody is Tanya. She's new to Kenya, right? Kenya befriended her. Kenya became close to her. All right. Kenya even defended her when people told Kenya to wash her back. When Kenya posted this picture right here, and you can see the way how Tanya is looking in the background. Actually, let me zoom in on the picture so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at Tanya's face. And you might say she's probably not even looking at Kenya, but look at her face in the back over there, okay? It's coming right here. Look at the hater in the back. Another one. The lady in the back is hating. That says a lot about her. Laughing emoji, you look fire. Who is that in the back looking at Queen Kenya with a tad of envy on their face? Kenya, honey, you look amazing. So wrote, evil eye behind you, my queen, but you are covered with the blood of Jesus. Kenya even defended Tanya. No, that's Tanya. She's cool with me, just admiring my glow. The girl in the window. A lot of people told Kenya to wash her back in the comments, okay? And then now she did say you try to be nice to some people. She didn't say friends or BFFs or all of that. She said nice. So it's possible she tried to be nice to Yovana, even though Yovana is Nene Leak's friend. But she was like, you know what, I'm gonna be nice. And then Yovana ended up being a snake. So it could still be Yovana. But I said Tanya because after that, Tanya started hanging back with Nene. After Nene cursed her out and dragged her all of last season, Tanya started throwing little jabs at Kenya, but hiding her hand. So, like I said, that's where I based my theory on when I said Tanya was the snake. We never lose friends. We simply learn who the real ones are. All right. And then after she posted that, that's where she wrote, okay, I'm done now. I'll be cleansing my page now. And she went ahead and deleted everything. People came back and was like, oh my gosh, the post was deleted already. And Porsha responded in my story. So she cleansed her page, but she posted it on her Instagram story because those videos disappear in 24 hours. Okay, so whew, Well, when Eva was on the reel, she had nothing but nice things to say about Porsha, and that's her girl, and she had nothing but nice things to say about Cynthia. So now this is their situation. Also, in that episode, Cynthia and Kenya had a little issue, and Kenya, went a little off, on Cynthia, which I completely understand. It's not me being biased at all. If someone attack my character and think I will be stupid and low enough to do something to put my child and their children and other people's kids in danger, you think that I'm that terrible of a person, that I will put innocent children's lives in danger or do something inappropriate at my own daughter's event? That's how the message was relayed to Kenya. So now Kenya is upset, and she's explaining this to someone she considered her sister. And her sister, Cynthia Bailey, is over there defending. So Kenya got mad. How dare you defend this woman who basically did the same thing to you last season, threw shade, and when Porsha shared the shade, then she wanted to hide her hands. So, you know what I'm saying? And so Kenya said what she said in front of Cynthia Bailey. They had a little back and forth, but then when she went in her confessionals, she threw a dig at Cynthia's relationship. Basically, I hope Cynthia is not picking her relationships the way she's picking her friends. Ouch. That's your best friend, Kenya. I understand you were upset, but, ouch, because in the relationship department, life ain't too perfect for you either. And this is the thing about me. I don't care if I support you. I will still call you out if I think, what you said was a little too harsh, and I'm doing that right now. So Kenya said what she said to Cynthia, and they had their conversation. One of the reasons why we loved the video where Brooklyn was laughing when Kenya called Cynthia Bailey thirsty. They were able to say whatever they had to say in front of each other, but laugh it off as friends and moved on and still be tight. So the part about throwing a dig at her relationship or the men that she chose, I just felt like as a friend, that was going too far, but I completely understand. She was hot and she was heated. I'm hoping that Kenya did what Porsha and Eva did not do. You see, when you're on the show and you're in the moment and you're working for your check, but you're still in the moment and you're hot after watching something, and you probably said something out of line, then what you do is you pull your friends aside after you got done filming or after the entire season. You say, look, girl, at the end of the day, we are here. We are still cool. I got nothing but love for you. You might hear, watch, and see some things on the show that I said about you when I was in my feelings, but I hope our friendship can survive that. I love you. It's not even like that. Have those type of conversations with your friends so that when they watch the show back, they are not confused. And that's exactly what's going on with Porsha and Eva. Because Eva told her one thing. They've been cool, hanging out, kikiing, laughing. She said on the rail, that's her girl. And then Porsha goes and watch this, and she's like, wait a minute now. That's not what you said when I confronted you. So I'm hoping that little dig that Cynthia Bailey and Kenya, they're very cool right now, but I'm hoping that, they had that conversation so that when Cynthia watch it back, she's not like, oh my gosh, because I already know they're about to drag Kenya after that episode. Oh, yeah. But I am hoping that she and Cynthia will, overcome that. Now, you have people who are coming for Eva because once again, she's on the rail, she's backpedaling. So these are the comments that I read from people on social media. And guess what? They have to say, OMG, I wish she would stop backpedaling. So annoying. I thought she would learn from last season. Right, she completely changed her excuse. If she had just said it wasn't because she doesn't trust the women around her children. Eva, you're a liar and you messy ass bleep. But they go everywhere else. Even the women on the rail know you telling a bleep lie. Right, it's written all over Lonnie's face. Eva fake to me and not loyal to anyone, to be honest, but she's playing the game. Well, to remember last season, she almost got cut this season. Eva, you know Kenya is going to get you together. Now when Kenya eats your bleep up, Eva, you brought it on yourself. So over her. My issue with Eva is that she doesn't own her shade. That is not the reason she gave Porsha when she asked. Exactly. But that was not her reason on last night's episode. She said, you know how this group is when we are around each other. Exactly. Eva, you are being shady. It was a kid party. I hope you don't backpedal at the reunion. Exactly. It's the Eva the diva people keep speaking of. All I see is a liar and backpedaler. Never owns her shade. Eva is so bleep annoying. She's such a waste of peach. Who cares? So why couldn't she say all of this, then instead of acting shady about the whole situation? I love Eva, but it wouldn't have been blown up if she gave an answer like this. Eva always got an excuse. Just say you don't like Kenya like that and tell you might get into it at the party, and they didn't want your kids to see that, because that's what we all felt. Exactly. Backpedal award goes to Eva the diva. Eva, you are a big bleep liar. Stop. Just stop. And also, Eva talking about people being in the blogs. Yes, you've been in the blogs for years, with the father of your first child, and I'm sure that's not something she wants to be going through. So, it's like Porsha knowing how sad your situation is with the father of your first child that you refer to as a sperm donor, and then throwing that back in your face. Eva needs to worry about that, stalker ex of hers, and that would hurt. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Eva can see where Porsha is coming from. But Eva did hop on social media, and this is what she had to say. Let whoever think whatever. And then, this person in her comments, leaving a snake emoji. Don't do my fave, Porsha. Keep it cute. You just scrap up enough coins to put a roof over your children's head. Ooh, no, not the kids. Don't bring the kids in it. And then, Eva, people defending her. Porsha is ridiculous. I'm tired of her always having an issue with you for no reason. Okay? So that is that. She didn't stop there. She also hopped on Instagram Live, and this is what she had to say.
Hi, everybody. It's been so long. I shouldn't have left you. We are back. Yes, today's my first day back. I'm super excited to be back here at the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. For those that don't know, I was on maternity leave. No more baby bump. It's gone. And he's here. Everything's great with me. Life's good. Kids are good. Husband's good. Need to get some groceries besides from that. I'm out here living the dream.
Here I go again. Episode 2 is going to come, and I'm not going to have nothing to review because I'm already reviewing everything. This person wrote, I think this is all for the show. They have to play along with the narrative of the storylines. Porsha responded, not at all. Real life BS. Okay, Porsha, come through with the confirmation. Of course there's hope for Porsha and Eva. She and Nene went from exchanging, those terrible text messages to, yes, Nene on her Instagram page this year, and they're smiling in the video.
We had an amazing panel, y'all. It was super lit. What was y'all favorite part?
The Q&A.
Yeah, the Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Nene on Porsha page. And if you go up a few posts, Nene again in the picture, Nene again. And Porsha used the word friends. Okay? So if they could go through all of that, and yes, Nene making an appearance on her page, then they'll be fine. I'm not worried about that. Also, too, Porsha was hanging out with Tanya earlier. So, you have people there leaving comments like, okay, we guess Tanya is not the snake. Because Porsha is hanging with Tanya. Then also Porsha hashtag real friends, throwing shade towards Eva. But then Eva was hanging with Giovanna, a few weeks ago. So I'm just saying, right, from my standpoint, the reason why I went with Tanya is because if it is Giovanna that Kenya was talking about, I, for the life of me, don't understand why would Kenya Moore be shocked that someone who's up under Nene Leakes would in any way, shape, or form be cool with her, to her, or not backstab her or do something negative towards her. Cynthia Bailey is a different situation, okay? I get, Cynthia is on a different level. Yes, she used to be friends with Nene and she's still best friends with Kenya. I get it. But Giovanna just joined a group. She's there for a check. You know what I'm saying? There's no loyalty or whatever. So I don't understand why Kenya will be shocked that Giovanna would do A. We're just going to watch the show, right? And see who this snake is. And, people are still on Tanya's page. This person left the emoji. And Tanya is sick of it. She's not ignoring you guys anymore. She wrote, go away. But overall, I am wishing all of the ladies absolutely nothing but the best. Go ahead and end it here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.